Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa and today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite things off of Amazon. All of these things are bestsellers and have amazing reviews and I love them. They're things that I've had for months and months, if not years. So I promise that I didn't just buy these and I'm showing them in a video. They're all things that we really, really love. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right in. I have a bunch of different categories and let's get started. The first thing I love is this cleaning goop. It looks like this. All the items will be linked down below, so don't worry if you don't get the name, because a lot of these things are like no name things. This is a brand new one, but we have a couple of these. And I'm gonna overlay some footage of me using it, but basically it's called a universal dust cleaning gel, and it's basically goop or like slime that doesn't leave a sticky residue, and you just like get it in all like those nooks and crannies and little crevices that are impossible to get the dust out of. It's perfect in my car where my gear shift is, because there's this like leather, I don't know, it's just really hard to clean. Even when you like run the vacuum over it, you can never get in all the crevices. You run this goop over it and it just gets out everything. It's perfect for the keyboard. I love this thing. My husband actually got it for me as a gift, which I know sounds kind of funny that he got me a cleaning thing, but like I love stuff like this, and he is who introduced me to this. We have a couple of them and we love it. Here's what it looks like. Here's what a fresh new one looks like. I saved the new one for the video because I didn't want you to see like all our nasty gunk on it. But yeah, it's just like this like cold goop. Anyway, I'll overlay some footage of me using it. This stuff is awesome. I think it's like, at the time I'm filming this video, I want to say it's like $5, $6 or something, but it lasts a while. So yes, we love this. The next home item, I've shared this in a couple years ago in an Amazon video, but I had to share it again because I still love it to this day. It is a fabric shaver and it's a jumbo one. We use this on the couch. Our couch gets pilling. You just run this over and it's so satisfying. You just see like those little pills disappear. It does have a cord. I wish it was cordless, but it does have this cord, but it has a really long extension cord on it. Works awesome. You take it out, clean it, or empty all of the lint, and this thing is just super handy, and I love that it's huge because it can get over a large surface pretty quickly. Next thing I've been loving are these face masks. Can't believe we're still talking about face masks 2 years later, but I finally found some cute ones that I can breathe easy in, and they're really cute looking too. I got these maybe like 2 months ago, so they are a relatively new purchase, but I've been trying them out every single day, so I can attest that they're comfortable. So they come individually packaged in plastic, which I wasn't sure if it was going to be annoying or helpful. It's helpful because you can throw a couple of these in your purse or in your glove compartment or wherever, and at least they're not getting dirty from everything else around them because I'm throwing them all over the place. It's easy to open and they're very easy to breathe in. I don't like masks where I'm sweaty or like I feel like I'm just breathing in. You are breathing in your own air, I guess, but I don't like when I get super sweaty in a mask. I just can't do that. These are just like those blue surgical masks, except they have this really cute print. This box came with 50 masks, and yeah, I like them. So they look like. They do have the wire up here around your nose so you can secure it, and they fit my face pretty well. The next thing I wanted to share with you guys and recommend is the pink stuff. This stuff works really well. I feel like it looks like a gimmick, but it works. It's this like thick cleaning paste that you can use on so many different things. My favorite use for it though is on top of our electric stovetop on our range. We get water stains like when water goes over. And this takes it right up without having to use a razor blade. I just put a little bit of this down and then let it sit for just like a couple of minutes, and then I take a sponge, like the rougher side of a sponge, and just like clean it off and everything comes off. I don't understand it. It just works. I also use it on our farmhouse sink. It says that it's 99% natural, environmentally non-toxic, not tested on animals, so all of those good things. It just works really well. I really don't understand it, and when you look at the ingredients, it really just doesn't tell you what's in it. It just says that it's 5 to 15% soap, contains perfume and preservatives, but I don't really understand like the main ingredient is on it, but it just works really well. So highly recommend this. I know it looks gimmicky, but it's a gimmick that works. So yeah, like this. The next thing I wanted to talk about is this little nightlight. We actually got this off of my baby registry when Ellie was born, and it's marketed to be a nursery nightlight, but I just use it on my nightstand table every night since she's been born. She no longer sleeps in our room. I can't remember if I already said that, but I just love this thing. If it ever broke, I would order one literally the second it broke. I love this thing so much. It's just so handy. So you charge this little plate. It has a micro USB, and I think a cord comes with it. Looks like this. But once it's fully charged, which doesn't take very long, you can carry this thing all around with you, which is so helpful at night. If like I go to bed pretty late, my husband goes to bed pretty early, but if I get up during the night to go to the bathroom or change the thermostat and I don't want to put a whole light on and trip over everything, this is just the perfect little light. So you guys know what a night light does. You tap it and it turns on. You can hold it and see it gets brighter. And right now it's on the warm setting, and you can change it to the cool setting as well, just kind of whatever light you prefer. I like the warm setting. I think that it just feels a little bit cozier, but I just love that you can dim it and brighten it and carry it around with you. It's super lightweight. The charge lasts forever. I probably only charge this thing like once a month, maybe every 3 weeks, but this thing is awesome. I love it so much. It's from Amazon, and it's something that I couldn't live without. It's just the coolest little thing that's so helpful and just such a fun little gadget. All right, next up is my laptop cover. Isn't this so cute? It has little peaches on it. I love this. I think it's adorable. I have been getting my laptop cases off of Amazon for years now. I know in my last Amazon video a couple years back, I had shown my laptop cover. That one finally bit the dust, and it wasn't, I mean, it was my fault. I like dropped it. But I love it, and it works so well. It protects my laptop. It feels really nice. It's like it's plastic, but it's kind of like a silicone feel. Like not a squishy silicone, but like a hard silicone, but it feels nice. I don't know how to describe it, but this one has little vents. And it has 4 rubber feet on it. They don't stick out too much, which I like, but it's just enough that when you put it on a table, it doesn't slide. It's a 2-piece, so one part snaps on the top, the other part snaps on the bottom. I love these. I've had such great luck with the Amazon laptop covers. I'll link the exact one that I have below, but you might have to do some digging to find the one that fits your specific laptop. But they have so many patterns, lots of fruit patterns, lots of floral patterns, solid patterns. I mean, you name it, you can find it. So anyway, I love this so much. It was really reasonably priced, and it's, again, something I use every day that never lets me down. Next thing I want to talk about are these silicone mats that go on your cookie sheets, and we love these things. You might think that you just use these for baking, but you can honestly use these for just about everything. We do use them for baking. I use them for like cookies and things, and the cookies come out great on here, and you don't have to use parchment paper, so it's just like less stuff that you're buying over time, which saves money. But we use this a lot more for just like cooking aside to our dinner. So like if we're making asparagus or broccoli or like potatoes or whatever is going in the oven as our side, we'll just like cut it up, put it on here, drizzle it with olive oil and seasoning and all of that, put it in the oven and cook. And what I like about it is that when you go in then with like your spatula or whatever it is to scoop it, and you know, like when your spatula cuts through the foil and it just makes this huge mess, and then all of the oil ends up going on your cookie sheet anyway, and it's super annoying. That doesn't happen with this because it just stays and it's like nice and fitted to your cookie sheets. The set I got came with a couple of them, so all of my cookie sheets have one that fits it. And I just can't say enough good things about this. We rinse it off and then put it on the top rack of our dishwasher, and they come out good as new. So I love these, highly recommend, and yeah, I just love them so much. They're great. All right, next up, these little measuring spoons. Aren't these cute? So it's a nice little pack of measuring spoons, and what I like about these is that in the middle of each one it has a little silicone grip and a magnetic component so that they all stay together and stay organized and you don't lose them all, which is awesome when you put them in your drawer. They don't go flying all over the place and you're like hunting around for the one that you need. They're just all right here. They can go in the dishwasher. They've been holding up great for me. They have two sides to each one. One is a more like shallow, longer cutout, and then this one is deeper and round. I typically use the deep round one for a liquid and then this one for a powder or a dry ingredient. I just found that that's what's been working better. But these are super convenient. They're really inexpensive and such a great Amazon find. So I really like these, and I feel like I don't know, they're just a great thing to have. Alright, the next thing I want to share is a two-part thing because they kind of go together. They're purchased separately, but they're related. It's this little nail LED light to do at-home gel nails. I've been doing at-home gel nails on and off for the past maybe 5 years or so, and I love them. I do love going to get my nails done, but it gets expensive, it adds up, and you can do it at home very easily in my opinion, and the polishes just keep getting better and better that they're coming out with for the at-home stuff. So I don't know, I really like it. I'll link the nail light down below. It has 3 different settings on it: 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and 120 seconds. It works fine for me. Has a really long extension cord on it, and then this is more about what I want to share. This is, I probably got these within the past 6 months or so, but I've been really happy with this brand. It's called Beetles, and they are at-home gel polish, because it's kind of difficult to get your hands on gel polish if you're not a licensed cosmetologist. So anyway, these are available on Amazon, and I think they work great. I of course got this a variety of pink light shades, and I think they're beautiful. I have no problems with them. My favorite one in this set is the 188. It's just a really nice light pink color. It's similar to OPI Bubble Bath. It's kind of between Bubble Bath and Mod About You Pastel. It's just a nice light sheer color. I really, really like it. But I wanted to share those, and I will also link down below the top coat that I use and the base coat, because that is critical in this whole process. You shouldn't, I should say you shouldn't, but in my experience, just using this alone, it won't last very long. But if you use a base coat, 2 coats of this, maybe 3 coats depending on if it's super sheer, and then put the top coat on, this will last a solid 10 days. And I'm pretty rough with my hands with washing dishes and doing all kinds of things. So when I'm taking a break from doing gel nails, I love to do these Kiss press-on nails. These are shockingly very good. I feel we think about press-on nails when we were 6 years old, and they were these plasticky little things with Lisa Frank on them, or I don't even know, characters on them, but these look super natural to me, and they take some getting used to, just like doing your nails in general. I feel just takes practice, and the more times you do it, the better you get at it. This takes me about 25 minutes to do. I'll just do it when I'm watching a TV show at night. Not long at all. I like getting the real short ones. That's actually what the size is called, real short, and that's just personal preference, but they come in a variety of different lengths. This is what they look like. I actually have them on right now. They're 5 days old. See them? I think they look really good. For press-on nails, I think they look great, personally. I file them down quite a bit after they're on still, just because I like them to be rounded and short. So yeah, I don't know. I think that they just work really well. I get them off of Amazon. It's $7 right now for one of these. It comes with 28 nails, and I usually do my nails twice from one kit. I think you're probably only supposed to do them once from one kit, but I usually find a way to get the nails to fit on different fingers, and I always get 2 manicures out of this, so $3.50 for it to last 10 to 14 days or so. It kind of depends. It depends how rough you are with your fingers. I from washing dishes and I I don't know, constantly washing our hands, obviously. Sometimes it can last a little bit less, but I'm on day like 5 and I think they look really good still, and they're not lifting at all. So highly recommend those. They'll be in the description as well. Alright guys, we're in the home stretch. Just 2 more things I want to talk about, and they're both child items. So if you don't have a child, you're not interested in child items, you can probably skip on through. But this, I've talked about this in other videos. This Sippy Cup is the best sippy cup out there. It really, really is. It just does everything that you need a sippy cup to do. It does not spill. It has the perfect little handles for them to hold. The handles twist with a little bit of force. So if you don't line it up perfectly, you can realign them. The handles are removable very easily. It just pops right off. It can go in the dishwasher. Like I said, it doesn't leak. This thing is amazing, and I love it so much for Ellie. It's like the only sippy cup that works for us right now, and it's just wonderful. It comes in a couple different sizes. This is the smallest one, as she's only 10 months old, so when she's sitting at her high chair, this is like the right size for her to not hit the tray. But we really, really like it. I'll link it down below. It comes in obviously different colors. We went with the pink one, but we have a couple of them. My mother-in-law actually found this. I didn't find it. She found it, and it's just great. We love it so much. I highly recommend if you're having trouble with some of the other popular sippy cups out there. We tried that Munchkin one that thousands and thousands of people love, but it just didn't work out for us. It kept leaking everywhere. This one is the best. We also have a little sippy cup strap that goes around this and attaches to the stroller. I'll link that down below too. That thing's awesome. We use that when we go on like a run with my jogging stroller. It fits around this cup perfectly, and she never drops it, so I'll link that too. I just feel like I can't have an Amazon video without this cup because it's just life-changing, and if you're a mom, you know what I'm talking about. The last thing I wanted to share with you guys is our retractable baby gate. You've probably heard me talk about it before. You've seen it in my cleaning videos, and I just wanted to share it on here because it is from Amazon and we love it so much. I have nothing but great things to say about it. We actually have 2 retractable gates that connect with a carabiner clip on the top and the bottom. Unfortunately, our living room is just a little bit too long so that we couldn't fit one gate all the way across. So our solution was to get 2 of them and connect them with 2 clips on the top and the bottom. It took a little getting used to, just connecting the clips and like getting the one and getting the other and connecting. So obviously it would be easier if you have a space where you only need one, even better and cheaper. But we have the 2 and it's working out great. Ellie's 10 months old and she's crawling and she's standing. She's not quite like walking. She's like holding on to things and like scooting around. But the gate is nice and sturdy. She stands up next to it all the time and like presses on it, and like it's nice and sturdy. It's just high enough that she wouldn't be able to climb over it for a very long time, but it's also low enough that Steven, my husband, and I can go over it. Steven's really tall, so of course he wouldn't have trouble getting over it. I'm on the shorter side. I'm just under 5'3", and I have to go on my tiptoes, but I can go over it, which is convenient. So I love this thing. I'll share some footage of me, of it in action, and me going over it and connecting it and setting it up. But this thing is awesome. It's a great solution if you need a baby gate, if you need an enclosure, but you also don't have the space to store the actual gate itself. It just solves a lot of problems. So I love it, and it's just working out great for us, and it's definitely one of our best buys on Amazon. That is everything, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like it. I would really appreciate that. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you like content like this. I also do a lot of cleaning on my channel and mom stuff, just because that's where I'm at in my life right now. So if that sounds interesting to you, feel free to subscribe. I'd love to have you. Otherwise, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.